Oh, okay, yeah, man. I just pulled over to chop it up with you. To chop
So,
it up
man,
with everybody, man. To say I told y'all so, man. Everybody say, "Oh, you biased?" Because I said it was, it was gonna be 10-2, and it was 12-0. But I had to tap back in.
yeah, man. So, obviously, just like we said, unanimous decision win. What did you think about the performance? I got a poll up here. They're grading the performance. I got an A plus B or a C.
I'm gonna give him an A.
A.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him an A. Yup. It was his best performance of his career. That was,
Mm.
yeah, I'm gonna get that one the best so far. That was the best performance of his career, man. He did it, man. He fought real good. Yeah, I give him an A.
What impressed you the most?
Well, of course, hurting Regis because you know he mixed up. He did the perfect balance of offense and defense, and that's the way I trained him. How he been coming up, and what he learned, from the Mayweather system of boxing. That's the key, and he did it in other fights. Even though I knew Devin was supposed to have been 140 pounds 3 years ago, this is what people don't realize. Like, but he implemented like the game plan the way I wanted to see it done. Like as far as from a trainer's point, so I give him an A on that one.
Mm. Mm.
He
Um.
moved the right way. He was accurate. He dominated. He ain't let him get no big punches off. But he didn't, like I say, he had effective movement. He didn't say what the new people, the casual people say he ran. You can't say that because he whooped his ass, but he moved properly. He moved properly.
Grade Regis's performance.
I mean,
It's hard.
it's hard because the style just like he. Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give Regis credit because he ain't make no excuses,
Kept
and,
going.
and he said, well, he ain't make no excuses after. He said what I knew he was gonna say after the fight. Remember when I was telling you, it might have been yesterday, where I said Pete Devin better than he looked. When you get in there, it's easier said than done. Like you could say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but my thing is, Dev took everything away from he took everything away from it. Wasn't nothing he could do. So for his effort, you could give him a good grade because he still at the end he tried to get he just couldn't do nothing. He just couldn't. He only could do what he could do that fight. But so I ain't gonna knock him because of the fight because I knew it'd be that way. But like I say, Regis style is more for the guys like the that's right in front of him. Like he had problems, and Devin a master boxer. He ain't just your average. He ain't the average. Devin is a master, a pure boxer. So with Regis out, he put the effort. But one thing I liked about it was he didn't make no excuses. He took the loss on his chin and just said, "Man, you was better than I thought." Shit, good fight.
Right, right. Um, you know, does this look like for Regis? Do you see big fights coming on his way? Obviously there's going to be a lot of people that going to want to fight the former two-time champion at that weight class. Do you feel like is it going to start to be gatekeeper status? Like what you think? Honestly.
Uh, I mean, my opinion is,
Because you got some other dope guys and contenders like Richardson Hitchens, Antoine Russell, Kenny Sims, Arnold Barboza. So many
yeah.
people that don't have titles that are looking that are heading to that direction.
Um. All right. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give. I ain't gonna. He ain't gonna be no gatekeeper yet because, well, he gonna get put in there, but
He's
he still
34.
gonna he still gonna whoop some ass though. Like if you
Okay.
put him in there, believe me, you put him in there with you put him in there with the right fighter and the right style. He's still gonna get. He gonna get at him for sure, but If I
So
was him,
we'll dissect that then. But before that, right? So then check this out, right? He went on the mic and said, I want there's other belts there. There's other belts there, right?
yeah,
So look at the guys that have belts, and how can Regis match up to some of those guys?
he ain't getting the title shot before all the other superstars. Like you got guys that's gonna be in front of him now. Like you got Hitchens that's fighting a good match.
That's not a superstar.
He fighting dude. What's his name?
He's fighting Josh
He got
Taylor. No,
the
Catterall.
guy that got robbed by Ted. Yeah, he fighting him for eliminator. So that's a
That's
good
a good
fight
fight.
to
Yep.
get to the belt. Now you even got the guy that just fought in the co-main event. That's somebody that Regis might could fight. Liam
Liam
Perro.
Perro.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
Liam
think that he
Perro.
need. But if I was him, I would go after somebody like a Barbosa. Like I would fight like a Barbosa. No, is that his name?
Arnold Barboza.
Barbosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yep.
fight somebody like that. Somebody that's like a Barbosa, like a I would fight somebody like that next if I was him. But Regis he's still gonna be able to fight at the top. He still got a hand. I think he got a handful of more fights in him. It's just styles make fights. Like I mean, Devin gonna do that to more people. He gonna do that to other top fighters that people think he won't do it to. Like I say, I knew his potential, so it wasn't. When I speak on here, it might seem biased, but nah, I'm speaking neutral when I'm talking boxing and that's neutral. It ain't nothing personal. I told Devin after the Lomachenko fight, even though Devin did win the fight, but my thing is this: he got better from the Lomachenko fight, and I knew that he would. He learned a lot from the fight, and he put it into this fight. The extra pounds hurt. I mean, it helped Devin. So, he gonna do some more. Believe me, at 140, ain't nobody beating him. I've been saying it, but I say it right now: ain't nobody beating this cat at 140. Where
Not
are the
even.
call outs at? Where they at now? The
Talk
day
to me.
before yesterday, before the fight, we had Ryan saying that he wanted the winner for sure. Yeah, he put a tweet out that was it was like it wasn't no for sure. Let's fight next. But where everybody at though? That's what I'm like. That's the crazy thing. Like, see, this is the bad thing about today to me, the era. Guys want to see somebody look bad, then call them out and talk shit. But you should do it. See the difference between a guy like Devin and even guys like Benavidez and these guys want people at right now at their best. They not, these guys not waiting to see you look bad and then they start. If Devin would have looked bad yesterday, you would have heard everybody talking shit and calling them out.
True. True. I mean, in your opinion, do you feel like Tiafimo could at least give him a problems?
That's the best matchup, those two. That's the best matchup, him and Tiafimo. That's a that's a good fight. But I'm gonna say it like this, right? And this ain't no bias, this, that, man. Devin to fight. And when I say anybody, that's why they don't really knock on this door because it's gonna happen. Like the only dude I think will fight Devin if they was the same way to Shakur. Like, right, it just ain't going
So
that
you
ain't
don't
gonna
you don't you
happen.
don't you don't think Tank would?
Nope, not right now. And that's the gripe that I got. Like I say, I rock with Kenny, I rock with Calvin, and I'm a Tank. Just speaking neutrally, I'm a Tank fan. He an animal, but nope, he don't seem as competitive as Devin as far as just boxing. Dude can fight his ass off. Huge superstar, but he don't got that. He don't have that Devin Haney in him when it comes to competition. Like he too good to be fighting a guy like Pitbull again. Like if that's who he fighting, like come on, like I want to see Tank. I want to see somebody test Tank so we could really see how great he is. Which I think that Tank is a great fighter. But if you don't fight another good dance partner, the better the dance partner, the best we get to see Tank. And I'm ready to see Tank. Tank is a dog. I mean, the way he fight, he a dog. He got the not so. To me, when it come to business, I understand his business. He the cash cow. right behind, he right up there with Canelo now when it comes to the gates and the money. But you gonna get more money fighting the guys that's, you know, the Shakors, the Devin Haneys, Tiafimo. I give him even Matias or the winner, Kambosa's winner with Lumachenko. Them the only fights I want to see him in. Like got fights like that. Like, I'm gonna
You know,
watch Tank
people.
regard. Huh?
People want to see Devin and Matias as well, right?
Yeah, he'll smoke Matias.
Smoke them.
Yeah, it won't even be close.
Ooh.
It won't even be close. Trust me. He'll get his
So you're
ears
telling
boxed
me
off.
that you think Devin Haney will pull a Regis Prograis on Super Matias?
Well, I think that dude, I gotta see him fight a little more now. Dude could fight his ass off. He a beast, but
You see the people
Devin
that
style.
are do you see the people that are punching him?
Oh no, no. Oh, do I gotta look at the comments? Nah. You gotta tell me what they saying. No, I can't really.
No, no, no. What I'm saying is, do you know the people that are punching Subir?
You said
They're
they
they're punchers they're putting them in there with game tested guys.
who Matias?
Yeah.
My thing is this: we gotta see if Matias could get past Gary Russell and get past Richardson Hitchens, Kenny Sims. He got some guys right in his stable pretty much. Like, we gotta see whether he could beat them. Now, dude is a dog. Like, don't but him and Devin won't even be a close, it won't be close at all. He'll get his
Mm.
ears boxed off. But when the fight over, he won't know what happened, and he probably want to fire his trainers. I'm just being honest with you, like, because when dudes was even, I don't
They want to
know.
fire Panda's a good trainer. I guess
Oh, I don't know who he is, so I ain't gonna say that. I don't know who trained him, but it's a lack of teachers in the game
the
today.
same guy that's training William Cepeda.
All right, but even all right, no, I ain't Tank could destroy that dude to me, so I ain't even gonna name him.
Tank
But
will destroy William Cepeda.
bad, it'll be brutal, brutal. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, he can fight, but trust me,
That's a
some
KO.
dudes, man, it's levels. Like, it's levels. Like, now I wouldn't mind seeing him against Shakur though, because the style Shakur don't, style wise, that'd be a pretty good fight because Shakur's small, lightweight. He don't got the punch Tank got, so I would kind of like to see that matchup better. But you put a dude just right in front of Tank that ain't really, he gonna put him to bed. It ain't even gonna be, like but all right, Regis. One thing I could say, I don't know. All right, I heard the corner. Not that the corner was gonna matter, but what I was hearing, I'm like, huh? Like, I mean, I don't know the guy, so I don't know who he studied under or where, but see, I come from the old school up under the Emmanuel Stewarts and Floyd Senior for decades, like, since I was 15 years old. So I'm real, I'm like real skeptical on who is teaching the fighter, because coaching nowadays, everybody's trying to copy Floyd and Rogers. So you know, but I could see through all of that. So I'm like, all right, I know Regis' trainer, the one guy, his main trainer, because I used to live in Houston, and I remember that cat. But I don't know why he had the back seat this fight. I don't know if
Yeah,
he,
I was wondering why Julian had the front seat too.
yeah, like who is that guy that
Julian
trained him
Chow.
this fight? Yeah, who is that?
He's the trainer of Zordo Ramirez and Scrappy Ramirez.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know him, so I ain't gonna,
I
but
mean,
I'm just,
Julian Chow's been working with Regis for some time, but like you right, he hasn't had the front seat.
yeah, like now my thing is, and I don't know, so I ain't gonna say, but to me, the worst thing the trainers do in boxing right now, they don't know who the hell to train them. I'm gonna say that's the worst flaw in boxing now is the trainers. And I ain't
Hmm.
saying him. I was just confused because I knew the other, like I thought the other guy was the. I mean, dude could be a good trainer, but I'm just saying, like, why the switch now? Why when you fight Devin, you didn't did good up to this point. Why switch?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of guys when they have a bad performance, they panic. But my thing is, you got guys that that you could look at and go test them out. You never know who know what. Um, see me, I could hear a guy talking, know if they know boxing. It only take me a few minutes. As far as from a trainer's aspect, like a teacher, I could see and be like, all right, either he faking or he just stealing shit. And you know,
Uh-huh.
with a guy like Regis, he need like I ain't even gonna stay on that part of it, but I'm just saying, just as a whole, to me, boxing nowadays, you're not seeing fighters improve because they not with teachers. Like everybody trying to copy Floyd and Roger, but it's levels, man. Them dudes can't be duplicated. You might could try to watch a video and try to mimic what they do in the past, but man, me training with them, it's so much nuances to it that you saw it in the ring yesterday with Devin. That shit that he been getting since he was 7. Like, you're
Mm.
not about to copy this dude who he came up with and beat him. Like, that's just, you're not beating this guy off of. I'm like, why do these fighters think that they trainers could mimic the guys that taught him since he was 7? See, back in the day, you had different style of coaching and teachers. You ain't see everybody trying to copy Customato. That was Mike's style. Nowadays, everybody, I ain't never seen this in my life. Everybody trying to copy Floyd and Roger. Like, it look, y'all might, but we can get off that part. It's deep. That part deep, but these cats don't know. Roger used to say it, man, and people don't know what he meant when he said people don't know shit about boxing. But